You suffered significant injury by a doctor in New York State, and while you were recuperating, you learned that the doctor had his license revoked by the New York State Department of Health. If you bring a lawsuit for medical malpractice, does the fact that the doctor's license has been revoked, is that going to help you in your medical malpractice matter? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. There have been instances where doctors' licenses have been revoked by the New York State Department of Health, where the department has felt that the doctor's ongoing medical care of patients would be an imminent threat of harm to continuing to see and treat patients in his office or at the hospital. Now, you're contemplating bringing a lawsuit because of an injury that you suffered from this particular doctor, and now you learn that the doctor's license has been revoked. Will that help you during the course of the litigation? The answer is yes, it will. And would you like to know why? During the course of your lawsuit, we are going to learn definitively whether or not the doctor is still licensed to practice medicine in the state of New York. If he's not, then the question becomes, why was his license revoked? The New York State Department of Health will have done an investigation prior to revoking the doctor's license, and they will reach certain conclusions, if they're going to revoke it, about why his license is being revoked. That is a very, very powerful thing that we can use not only to try and negotiate your case during the course of the litigation, but if we go to trial, if we are forced to go to trial in your particular matter, now we can use that to show to the jury that this doctor's license has been revoked, and then we can try and get in certain information that the Department of Health found as a result of their investigation to revoke this doctor's license. That can be a very powerful and compelling message to the jury to get them to recognize that this doctor was an imminent threat, not just to patients in the state of New York, but to this patient in particular. And now it's a very powerful message that they begin to realize, wait a second, why would a doctor's license be revoked? Did he do something wrong? Did he violate the standard of care? So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in the litigation process when a doctor has his license revoked. It doesn't happen very often, but there are limited instances where this will occur, and we can use this strategically to help move your case along and try and get this resolved earlier rather than later. You know, I realize you probably have questions of your own about your own particular medical malpractice matter, and if your matter happened here in New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. This is something I do every single day, and I welcome your call. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. I'm Gerry Oginski here in New York. Have a wonderful day.